Anatomy of the eye. There are three layers of the eye: the sclera, the choroid, and the retina. The eye is almost spherical in shape with a slight bulge in the front. The sclera, which is also known as the white of the eye, is opaque. It is fibrous, protective. It is an outer layer of the eye containing the collagen and elastic fibers, the muscles attached to the sclera to move the eye. It helps maintain the shape of the eyeball. The muscles that move the eyeball are attached to the sclera. Suspensory ligaments of the lens is a series of fibers that connect the ciliary body to the eye of the lens. Conjunctiva. That is the transparent mucous membrane that lines the inner surfaces of the eyelids and the sclera. The choroid. The choroid is a thin layer of major blood vessels that lies between the retina and the sclera. It supplies the retina with oxygen and nutrients. The cornea. The cornea is a clear circular area of the sclera. It is a dome-shaped window that provides most of the eye's optical power. Light enters through the cornea. The cornea contains no blood vessels to nourish and protect it against infection. It covers the iris, the pupil, and the anterior chamber. The iris is a ring of muscle fibers behind the cornea surrounding the pupil that determine the eye's color. It opens and closes to control the amount of light entering the pupil. The pupil is the circular opening in the iris. The pupil appears black because no light is reflected from it. When bright light occurs, the pupil contracts to let less light in. When dim light occurs, the pupil will dilate to allow more light in. The lens. The lens is an almond-shaped, elastic structure that focuses images on the retina. It narrows and thickens to focus on images at different distances. It is located behind the pupil. Ciliary body. The ciliary body is part of the eye that connects the iris to the choroid. It consists of the ciliary muscles, ciliary processes, and the ciliary ring. It controls the shape of the lens. The canal of Schlemm. It is a circular canal responsible for draining the aqueous humor from the anterior chamber. The aqueous humor is a clear, watery fluid between the cornea and the front of the vitreous, located in the anterior chamber. Aqueous humor is secreted from the ciliary epithelium. The vitreous. The vitreous is in the posterior chamber. It is a clear jelly that fills the eyeball behind the lens. It supports shape and it transmits light. The retina. The retina is a semi-transparent membrane. It is the innermost layer of blood vessels and nerves that serve as the eye's film, as you would say. It receives visual images and transmits signals to the optic nerve. Rods and cones are located here. Fovea centralis is a small depression in the retina of the eye where the visual acuity is highest. It contains the highest concentration of cones which sense color. It is located in the center of the macula. The macula is the central portion of the retina. It is responsible for the sharp, detailed central vision or visual acuity. Ora serrata. The serrated junction between the retina and the ciliary body. Its primary function is to secrete the aqueous humor to provide nutrients to the internal structures. The optic nerve. It is the largest nerve of the eye. It is composed of the retinal nerve fibers. It connects the retina to the primary visual cortex of the brain, located in the occipital part of the brain. The optic disc is also called a blind spot. It is the area of the retina where the optic nerve is leaving the eye. It is also insensitive to light. Here's my joke for you today. The bone doctor and the eye doctor were telling each other jokes. The bone doctor's jokes were humorous, but the eye doctor's jokes were cornea. Have a great day.